Good morning. It is 6:32 a.m. on Monday, January 8th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Uh, you guys may not realize this, but January 8th is actually a special day. Uh, it is the third anniversary of me starting these videos. I've now been doing them for 3 straight years, every single day. That kind of blows my mind, honestly. I mean, I've had time to prepare. um, I'm the one who's been doing it. That said, it doesn't feel like 3 years. I don't know. I mean, it has just certainly become part of my life that I just do this every day. It's just sort of ordinary for me now. But it's interesting because when I think back, when I started doing 5 more minutes 3 years ago, uh, part of the idea was to revisit past projects where I've done something every single day. Christiana's Shallow Thoughts was the big one on my mind at the time, and of course, since then, and during this span, I also did Phyllis Esposito Interdimensional Private Eye, which I'm working on editing for an ebook version, by the way. But the idea of just doing something every single day feels like a good thing to me in my brain. First of all, having a routine like that gives me structure. You know what I mean? It's like it proves to myself that I can do it. And honestly, doing something every single day is easier than just doing it some days. Because when it's optional on any given day, um, who's to say you have to do it today? Don't feel like it today? Fine, don't do it today. But what if you don't feel like it tomorrow either? Pretty soon you can fall off altogether. And that's often been my hurdle when it's trying to establish a new habit is just feeling like, I don't stick to it unless it's an everyday thing. But, certainly I'm sticking to this. And part of that's also by design in the sense that it's relatively easy to do, especially now that I've been doing it so long. The routine of recording it and how to get it uploaded and posted and so on is pretty straightforward. So it doesn't take a lot of my day or anything. But it also, I think, I wasn't sure when I started it exactly what it was going to be. Did I intend it to be just sort of like a video journal, like just a vlog? I think I wasn't sure. I think it might have evolved into something else, although certainly in hindsight, it's much easier to just talk about whatever I've got on my mind at any moment. So, of course, that's what it turns out to be. And, I don't know that I think that it's some profound personal experiment that has really shown me deeper inner truths about myself so much as just confirming some of the things that I already talked about, like it's easier for me to do something if I do it every day. And I will do the easiest version of whatever it is over time. But, it's just like journaling is often an advisable, it's a suggested activity for people undergoing therapy or whatever, and or just anything. Just the idea of having sort of an outlet to talk about your feelings, and I have definitely felt like this can do that for me. Although what I will say certainly is that because it's so public, there have been times for sure that I just don't bring something up even when it's on my mind because, maybe it's too personal. So, I don't know. I think that in some ways there's, mixed elements about these. But for the most part, what I like is, even though obviously these videos have never taken off to become, the next big YouTube sensation or anything like that, I'm not honestly, I'm really not sure I would want that to happen. I just think about, how that goes for the people who end up with that sort of fame. But, at the same time, I've definitely got people I know who watch these, if not every day. Honestly, again, as I've said many times, I don't expect anybody to watch this every single day. Now, if you do, I mean, like, that's not a problem. I'm just saying. Um, but yeah, so if you watch these and they mean something to you, thank you. Because it means something to me, and it's not just a habit, it's a habit based on communication and just talking about stuff. So, done it for 3 years. I had no idea how long I was going to keep doing it when I started. I don't have any particular plans to stop. Although, certainly, it makes my YouTube videos list really long and kind of unmanageable. So, yeah, I'm not planning to stop. But I don't know how long it's sustainable either. So, we'll see. Although, honestly, even if there wasn't the archive that allowed you to go back and watch, what was I talking about on June 6th, 2016? I have no idea. But having it just be ephemeral might be fine too. So, if I was unable to do YouTube or something, I might just do like, I could do Periscope or something like that. But in any event, I've been doing this for 3 years. I kind of like it. I'm going to keep doing it, I think. So, I'll leave it there, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.